From here, from here. Try this one. Oh, we'll try this guy over here first. Try this one. No. Oh, this one over there. Try that guy over there. Oh, sweet ass, bro. It's open. Open up Scott box. There's keys in there. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh, just hot white, bro. Oh, out skis. Sweet, sweet.
I just let my hand hang down. I can feel my feet leave the ground. I'm about to take off. I'm about to take off. As soon as I close my eyes, I can feel my body rise. I'm about to take off. I'm about to take off. Ain't no feeling like feeling lifted. Ain't no gift like being gifted. Ain't no present like the present that we live in. Even though we often think it's better if we didn't. Sometimes we feel like we can lose our minds. I wanna be where the moment starts. Look for me in the evening sky. In the evening sky, no longer where the demons lie. Holding on to the single thought that'll keep my crazy I just let my hand hang down. I can feel my feet.
The youth that we work with, they want it there and then. So it's all about instant gratification. Instant gratification where they what do they want? They want it now and they will take it. Our rangatahi are constantly on social networking sites. I won't give you examples of names of them, but yeah, social networking sites are very important to youth. They're constantly on the internet. Many times I've seen youth actually call people out, which really means they've asked somebody to have a fight with them while being on a social networking site. They talk about the crimes that they've committed, they talk about the parties that they're going to go to and who they're going to meet. But not only is this on the websites, it's also through texts. So technology has become a big thing to our youth. So first you have the virtual boundaries and the social interaction boundaries. There are no boundaries when you're in the virtual world. There are none at all. So youth can say whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. And then when they go and meet people in the community or other youth in the community, it's a different story. They talk to each other the way that they would talk to each other on the internet. But when you're face to face, you can't do that. There are boundaries like how far away you should stand from a person before you invade their personal space. And youth aren't using those boundaries because they're not used to it. They're used to, once again, it ties in with the instant gratification. They want it here, they want it now. They'll talk to you however they want to talk to you right there and then. They'll say whatever they want to say. Because why? Because they've been doing it on the social networking sites. They've been doing it through their texting. So I think that technology and the virtual world versus the social interaction, I think that's a key component of the determinants surrounding youth offending. Another example of the importance of technology to youth is text bullying, cyberbullying, I should say. Look at all of the cases that we've heard in the media lately where youth or even younger primary school age kids are being bullied. whether it's via text or via the internet. So cyberbullying is one of those examples of youth wanting instant gratification, because they get the instant gratification from being able to bully someone straight away and not have any consequences. So what does that boil down to? A lack of consequential thinking. And it all ties into youth offending, because there is a lack of consequential thinking, and it all ties into, once again, instant gratification. Instant gratification, virtual reality, and lack of consequential thinking. Those are three key determinants to why youth offend. And lastly, I would say drug and alcohol. There's always been drug and alcohol. Yes, poverty ties in with that. You know, the economic scale, where people are sitting on the economic scale. But the reality is that drugs and alcohol, always key factor. Every single youth that I have worked with, when they have offended, the majority of the time it's been because of because of alcohol. Secondly, drugs. But first, always alcohol. As I've said, the majority are alcohol users, but the more cases we're getting, the more we're seeing more P users, and I mean young users, not those aged 18 to 25. I'm talking about 14, 15, 16-year-olds using P, and adults getting them hooked on P. One of the solutions I believe works very well with youth, and I know it works because we practice it in youth work, and that is where we actually listen to a youth, where they actually get to say where they're coming from. Now, I know a lot of people and a lot of professionals say that they listen to youth, but do you actually listen and show that you actually are listening to a youth, or are you just listening? You actually have to show a youth that you are listening and taking on board what they're saying. So actually listening to a youth, but not just listening. It's about guiding them so that they learn the appropriate behaviours that are required in society. It's about youth, not only you listening to them, but it's about you guiding them. And I don't see enough services, and especially government services, that are able to actually connect with youth on that level. They need to be shown the way, and to do that you need to physically take them by the hand and walk them through it. That goes back again to listening. While you're listening, you also, part of that guiding is also encouraging and letting them see your true self. I suppose it's like letting them see your spirit, or in Māori terms, letting them see your wairua and showing them that you actually believe in them, because you're talking bureaucracy to them, and they don't understand bureaucracy. Neither do the families. The families don't understand bureaucracy. So who is actually really there for them?
Yeah. That person is always feeling down. Whenever nothing's working, I just wanna give up now. Even though I know I'm right, I often let it slide. I think that's usually my life tonight, yeah. And lead me to do what I came to do. You